faster acceleration, higher top end speed, higher pedal height with an LCD screen on top of the wheel. Is this the RS killer? What's up you guys, Taylor Motes here, and in this video I'm going to share my first impressions of InMotion's newly announced wheel set to release later this year, the V12. Now, like I said, is this the RS killer? I think when InMotion was designing a wheel for the current EUC marketplace, they were thinking, what wheel is hot right now? What do the more hardcore riders depend upon and see as a more reliable wheel to last them through the miles and to get them that speed and to be able to do all the things that EUC riders do today when riding an EUC? And that is, to me, they depend on that MSX series wheel provided by Begode. That is a wheel that's probably been worked on and reiterated more times than any other wheel in the EUC world, in the EUC history. So you have the MSX, you have the MSP, you have the RS, and if you could say the Begode XN is the latest iteration of the MSX series evolution, it's a wheel, it's a model that's been replicated over and over and made better and better. InMotion is coming out with their own, you could say MSX, or to be fair, their own power wheel. Something with the speed, something with acceleration, something with the mileage that is really setting a mark for the company, because when you look at their earlier wheels, they were really taking baby steps there with the V5 to the V8 to the V10 to finally suspension was a big step for them. Also reaching a new high-end or top-end speed as well as their mileage with that new tech, they still didn't have something to rival something like the MSX. So this is it. This is, what the V12 is. Fellow content creator Zen Lee, he was able to get the wheel, he brought it over, he shared it with me, he let me ride it and check it out. I compared it to my wheel, the RS Torque Edition. We put it side by side as just a comparison for people to give them some type of contrast as to how the V12 fits in the EUC world and the community. And I would say that I am pretty excited for this wheel. Now, will I buy it? There's a couple things I want them to work on first, and we'll see how it goes later down the road during this year. Zenly and I, we put the wheels to the test side by side, and unfortunately, I am missing the footage, or maybe I didn't hit record when I did the off the line test. But off the line, the 16-inch wheel obviously is going to be faster and quicker in acceleration than the RS Torque Edition. But that being said, that's the Torque Edition of the wheel. That's something that it was specifically meant to be good at, and the V12 is outperforming the RS when it was designed to do that. So that's pretty promising. As well as it has the top end speed closer to the high speed portion of the other version of the RS. So something that Begode did was they split what basically the V12 is into two wheels. And InMotion said, let's bring together the acceleration and the top end speed and put it into one wheel. And that's what I love about the V12. Because for me, getting the RS Torque Edition was kind of a battle because I really wanted the high end speed, but at the same time, I thought the torque would be more useful in everyday type of situations. So regardless, I love the RS Torque Edition, but riding the V12, it was like, interesting. Okay, let's see where InMotion can take this in the next months with further development. Because right now, I love the top end speed. I love the acceleration. I love that the pedal height compared to the RS is a good ½ inch to inch higher. And not only that, it's adjustable depending on how you want to ride the wheel for that day. So you want to leave it how it is and you want to take it off-road, or you want to take it to the street, or you want to lower it because you like that feel better, you can. So that is a great addition. I think that should be a standard moving forward with all wheels. Why take it apart? Why have to get new pedal hangers? Why go through all that extra effort when the manufacturer can really just drill a few more holes for the pedals that you can just adjust right then and there without taking apart the whole wheel, ordering new parts, etc. So I love that. Again, the LCD screen on top of the wheel is a big deal as well. So being able to see the stats directly from the wheel without having to connect your phone and use a third-party app. Huge deal there. The Sherman did it. They executed that beautifully. And then InMotion, even more so with the color and the graphics it looks even better. And so again, that might become a new standard as well moving forward with for EUC manufacturers. So getting into the drawbacks, what didn't I like about the wheel? The braking power, the stopping power needs work. Right now it has the acceleration, it has the top end speed. The stopping power just isn't there compared to the RS. So if they can work on that and give us some more stopping power, obviously that's going to be safer and allow us to be able to use the wheel more efficiently, but I guess again more safely. So my biggest gripe with the wheel is the trolley handle. I am not a big fan of that style at all. It's kind of following the same style that they have with the V5 and the V10, and almost kind of like the Nikola from Begode. And again, I do not like that style of the trolley handle sitting on top and then flipping out. I think that's just dangerous, and I think it will damage the wheel or itself just the handle if you get into an accident. So I hope they do something there, and if they don't, it's not too much of a deal breaker. I'll most likely, if I get the wheel, just end up removing the trolley handle, and just if I have to hold on to it when I go inside a building where I can't ride, I will do that. But right now, I'm not a big fan of the trolley handle at all. I think it makes it look cheap. And the wheel looks good. I think it looks really legit. Other than that, it's got the nice kickstand on the back that it comes with. The lights are, really nice and sleek looking. The LEDs in the front look good, look nice and bright. Again, very shallow review, not really going too much into detail or depth. I will provide the spec sheet here in the video though as well, so you can kind of take a look at it, and the links down below to where you can check it out at eWheels, all the stats and the specs there. They'll have all the details you need, as well as other content created from other creators that go into much more depth and detail than I do in this video. But other than that, again, I am super grateful to have tried out the wheel. Thanks again to Zen Lee. Shout out to you, buddy. Appreciate it. And you guys, I'm looking forward to this wheel. I think it's going to be, talking about the races that were up recently with Chooch and Zen, I could see this as being a very decent race wheel with the acceleration and the top end speed. It might have a place there. So, I'm going to conclude this video with that, but you guys, keep creating content out there. If you're creating content, you guys ride safe, and I will see you in the next video.